Hare Krishna. So question is, what is a shaligram shila and what is a govardhan shila? So generally we'll find in Vishnu temples, wherever there is Lord Vishnu, Rama, Krishna, and so forth, there's always in front of the main murti or vigraha, there's always some small black stone or stones which people are worshipping. They are called shaligram shila. Shila basically means stone. The shaligrama comes from this area, Shaligrama, in Nepal, in the Gandaki river. This Gandaki river is said to have uh, hold all so many different kinds of stones. The shaligram, smooth black stones, very special. So Shastras mention that this is the actual form of Lord Vishnu incarnated in this world, and can be worshipped. It's a Swayambhu Vigraha. So the pastime comes when Lord Vishnu gets cursed by Tulsi, where she tells him that you're hard-hearted, so you take birth in this world as stone, in this bhulogam, right? In this world. So of course nobody can curse the Lord. It is just a means that the Lord, for him to come down and give his mercy. The Lord is always giving his mercy. The Lord gives his mercy in the form of Harinam. The Lord gives his mercy in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam Shastras. The Lord gives his mercy in the form of the Archa Vigraha. The Lord gives his mercy in the form of so many devotees and saints who comes and preach his glories. So the Shaligram Shila is one more form of the Lord's mercy where people can handle. Traditional culture we see in India, Brahmanas, every home used to not have Archa Vigrahas but have Shaligram. So shaligram is very easy to handle, easy to do puja, some little oil, and mostly just water and tulasi for worshipping. So brahmanas would always keep, and it's easy to move them around. They will maintain home worship and home offering with the shaligram shila only. Govardhan shila is the stones that are found on Govardhan hill, and this is also Sakshat Krishna when he did his Govardhan pastime. He declared that I am non-different from Govardhan. So both this Shaligram Shila and Govardhan Shila generally they should not be purchased. They should be given by a guru, a senior, or by the Vrajavasis, the locals, pure devotees. It should never be taken. Like you cannot go to Govardhan and just pick up a stone and come back and worship. It's not right. It's not the culture. It's not the etiquette. It's mentioned that the locals, the Vrajavasis, or your spiritual master, they should give actually. Then you can start worship. So both Shaligram Shilas and Govardhan Shilas generally we do not do carving. Nowadays it's a fashion. People sell online. People sell for some good luck and auspiciousness. Keep them as show pieces. This is not the right way of how we should keep this. And then they do carvings and this and that. That's not right. So generally we don't do all this. We If we get the deity in the form of the shila or stone, that is what we worship. They're easy to manage because there's no shringar also, there's no decorations, much alankaram, there's not much there. Shastra also have mentioned that wherever Shaligram Shila or Govardhan Shila they are worshipped in an 8-mile radius, everyone gets benefited. So in this way, we can take advantage of this Lord's special mercy, and whenever we see this pure form of the Lord, we can actually pay obeisance. And this is the glories of the Shaligram Shila and Govardhan Shila. Generally, Govardhan Shila you will find being worshipped by the Gaudiya Vaishnavas or those in the Parampara, which is worshipping Radha and Krishna. You'll find the Govardhan Shila, but Shaligram Shila you'll find in many places. Hare Krishna. And one more additional thing which is very important is that both Shalikram Shila and Govardhan Shila do not require the Prana Pratishtha process. Prana Pratishtha is where the deity is installed or the deity is actually invoked into the form. So because Shaligram Shila and Govardhan Shila are both the Lord themselves, there's no need for this Prana Pratishtha process because they are already Supreme Lord. They can directly be worshipped. Now, in India, there are few temples which say that their deity is actually made of pure Shaligram Shila. So, I had a good fortune in Maharashtra, one place in Sangli, a district, to go to a village where there's a Narsimha Dev deity. The village is Islampur, and the deity is said Narsimha Dev is said to be made of pure Shaligram Shila. So, it looks very different also and very beautiful. At the same time, shaligram shilas come in various varieties. Those who are expert, they can see the form of the Lord, and they can, identify that this is a Narishima shaligram, this is a Gopal shaligram, this is a Janardhan shaligram, this is a Matsya shaligram, a Kurma shaligram, like that in different ways. Hare Krishna.